Finally, the Igbo King in Ghana is not a chief by Ghanaian definition. His title is symbolic and limited to his community, not tied to land, governance, or Ghanaian customary law. So in Ghana's legal and traditional scope, he is neither a chief nor a king, but a foreign community leader. Does the installation of the Igbo King in Ghana serve as a threat to Ghana's democracy and sovereignty? No. The installation of the Igbo King in Ghana constitutionally does not serve as a threat to Ghana's sovereignty and democracy. These kings do not seek political control. They are simply communal leaders and cultural heads for the Igbo nationals that live in Ghana. However, this initiative serves as a strategic cultural diplomacy aimed at strengthening the Igbo national identity globally. The true impact is inward. It signals a subtle yet persistent challenge to Nigeria's fragile unity. So yes, the real implication of these moves are not for Ghana, but for Nigeria's consolidation, especially in the face of Igbo aspirations for autonomy and eventual nationhood. Let us look at how the Constitution of the nation addresses this matter. 1992 Constitution of Ghana, Article 270, Clause 1. Okay. The institution of chieftaincy together with its traditional councils, as established by customary law and usage, is hereby guaranteed. The interpretation is only indigenous customary systems are recognized. Foreign kings or chiefs are not part of Ghana's traditional chieftaincy structure. Article 270, Clause 3. Parliament shall have no power to enact any law which confers on any person or authority the right to accord or withdraw recognition to a chief for any purpose whatsoever. This is the interpretation. Only customary processes, not ownership, purchase, or foreign installation, determine who can be a recognized chief in Ghana. Article 267, Clause 1. All stool lands in Ghana shall vest in the appropriate stool on behalf of and in trust for the subject of the stool in accordance for customary law and usage. This is the interpretation. Ownership of land does not equate to chieftaincy authority. It is the stool or skin that holds traditional jurisdiction, not individuals or foreign groups. Chieftaincy Act 2008, Act 759, Section 57, Clause 1. A chief is a person who, hailing from the appropriate family or lineage, has been validly nominated, elected, and installed or enskinned as a chief or queen mother in accordance with the relevant customary laws and usage. Interpretation: a foreign individual or outsider, regardless of wealth or land ownership, cannot become a chief in Ghana unless they satisfy customary heritage and procedures. Chieftaincy Act Section 63, Clause 1. A person shall not hold himself out as a chief unless he is a person recognized as such by customary law and usage. Interpretation: it is unlawful for any foreign cultural leader to publicly assume chieftaincy titles or authority unless recognized by customary law. These provisions collectively invalidate any claim to traditional rulership or land authority in Ghana by a foreign Igbo king or any non-indigenous group, even with legally purchased land. In the Ghanaian constitution, how do we contextualize a king and a chief? A chief is legally defined in Chieftaincy Acts, section 57, clause 1, as someone from the right royal lineage, validly installed by customary processes, as recognized under Ghanaian tradition. A king in Ghanaian context is generally a high-ranking chief. Example, Asantehene Yabongula. But the title must come through a Ghanaian ethnic group or traditional system. Finally, the Igbo King in Ghana is not a chief by Ghanaian definition. His title is symbolic and limited to his community, not tied to land, governance, or Ghanaian customary law. So in Ghana's legal and traditional scope, he is neither a chief nor a king, but a foreign community leader.
Hello everyone. So over the week I've seen some videos of Ghanaians clamoring about a Nigerian who is trying to be an Igbo king in Ghana. So like people are making a lot of noise about it, that he can't be a king in Ghana, he can't be this, da 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 da. So my question is, him being a king, is he going to be a king for any Ghanaian community or any Ghanaian tribe or any Ghanaian group of people? That's my question, and the answer is no. He's going to be a king for Igbo people. So if this man is going to be a king for Igbo people, for me, I don't see the big deal. I don't see anything wrong with that, because I believe that things like that also contribute to the development of a country. So yes, we cannot take out the fact that we have a lot of Nigerians in Ghana, and they also have to bow or respect authority. And if we all will agree that there are times that issues happen, and we're looking for people that people actually respect or adore or reverence. So if there is a Nigerian king that Nigerians or Igbo people are going to give reference to, then I don't see anything wrong, because it can actually curb the issues of all this, their atrocities, their crime and everything. He is going to be like a leader who can organize his people and put them under and like encourage them, advise them, or guide them to do things right. So in the past few years, I have seen Ashanti kings in places like I've not seen one in the UK, but I have seen some in Hamburg, some in the other European countries. There have been times where I remember some few years back, somebody died and they had an interview with somebody who called himself the Ashanti king. That means he's only representing his people in that part of the world. So if we have an Igbo king, it means he is also going to represent his people in Ghana. Let us not take out the fact that we have a lot of Nigerians. There is nothing we can do about it. As long as we are not stopping them from coming or trooping into our country, we need authorities to control them or to manage them as a people. So if somebody comes out to say, oh, I am an Igbo king, he is an Igbo king. We don't have Igbo tribe in Ghana, so he is an Igbo king. And I heard that he's even acquired a land to build houses to build settlements for his people, which I don't see anything wrong with, in my opinion, because if he builds a settlement, or he sets up a community and names it the Igbo community, it is for Nigerians. They will be there then they can do whatever is pertain to Nigerian culture or Igbo culture or whatever culture they want to live with. So yes, all we have to do is to regulate them so as to not to go overboard. All we have to do is to set boundaries so as to not to leave them do things that will bring some issues to Ghana. We just have to manage them. Him being an Igbo king doesn't mean he is going to override or overrule any of our kings. No, he wouldn't come near. He is just an Igbo king in Nigeria, Nigerian Igbo king in Ghana. That's all. That's all it is. So me, honestly, I don't see why people are talking so much. People are making a lot of noise, or people are putting a lot of negativity in this initiative. Please, let us allow people. We've always been hospitable. We've always been welcoming. Ghanaians have always been loving people. Ghanaians have always been, like I said, hospitable. I don't have much words, but let us allow these people to be, and let us leave them. Let us just guide them as to what they have to do. Let us guide them to do what is accepted in our country, to follow our rules and regulations, to follow our laws, to follow everything to make us a peaceful nation. That's all about it. Please, Ghanaians, let us be Mumayan, calm down. Let us cool our hearts. Let's cool our hearts, and then let's calm down and accept the people. Let them do what they want to do. Thank you.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, our president, we Ghanaians as a citizen, we are begging you to stop these Igbo people for building their community. We Ghanaians as a citizen, we are begging you, because we know these people. If they get this community for Ghana there, Ghana will be on fire. I'm telling you. A day will come 20 years later or 30 years later, they will take our land. If you mark it on the wall and see this, if you allow these Igbo people to get community in Ghana there, hey, Akraken, Gamanche, if you allow these people, Nana, if you allow these people to get community for Ghana there, Ghana will be on fire in the next 30 years or next 20 years. There will be a fire on the mountain. I'm telling you. Because these people that you see now, they know, say, Ghana people, we are good people. We are honest. We are liberty. We have freedom. So they are using their mind to get the community. After they get the community, they will get power. And we will see what will happen in Ghana there. We will see what will happen. And we will not even, as a citizen, we will not even have mouth to talk. We for watch them now. We for watch them. Let it happen. We will see what will happen. Because if we as we the citizen, if you talk, you people will not listen. You take our talk like it's a baller. No problem. You people for make this thing happen. Let these Igbo people, these Nigeria people get this community in Ghana, like Igbo community. How can you come to someone's country to build a community to call yourself a king? How come? It's not allowed. And we as a citizen, we are not going to allow this thing to happen. Never.
Nutu ya kwa milelenye video nkuma ankwanye Igbo King. Igbo kata fa fia yonya. Le Ghana wodri fia. Igbo to yo na le Ghana wa wedri fia le 2012 ma. Ta atafa jiji. Ono yomba Igbo King. In fact, ipan kontontoli. Ipan kokpe ala gbagbaba ayoyo afudaganam kaka. Igbo King iko nyanya matenwa yone Igbo to pa fia yo nya oba ava Ghana ajiji va de sonda fia awonang de sia de la Ghana ta Igbo to va noni yo va lan kudanvua yo va ko dri a king yo va ko dri fia yento oyone ba Igbo King miame yo katanya ntu ya acho Nigeria miame yo katanya ntu ya minyanya iglomela anya isamele nya ba alo anya imasavai le NPP what time former president Akufo-Addo what time enya ba avaho acres of land avaho anyigbagadal miapa government ashi ba ya to Igbo kingdom na maba kingdom amisagomi ya to Igbo empire the Ghana. I am not against it. Already they crowned him a king. No doubt. I am not against it. But mi on to mi nyanye yo Igbo to thing wona klopa benono. Ale ye wono na nyiko o penetrate na vivi ko Ghana ma. No va hoshida duada ma mi on to mi sana opanko ni yo thing wona. Milan kura nya video mama dada nya video kuma Milan kura Igbo to yo va Ghana wo we va don chuma a king wo we va do fear manya ba chief follow manya ba Igbo chief awo oba Igbo king it is alleged oba ava hwanyigba le miapa government shi so NPP wangolika yo va hwanyigba acres of land ba yakoko to Igbo kingdom. That is what I'm against. That is exactly what I am against. La sangwa mi kwepa solime. Yes, mi ame yonya Igbo okpenu yo tengwona. Anglofia kura mabosti na nenemo. Mi kwepa dimina. Mi kwalo sosomera. Mi kwalo le bold asosome. Alaba Igbo toyo le Ghana mwa. Wono anyi okpeba o. Anyo ala good. Ta you're crowning a king on our land. Baba na ida dugada duvovoma. We have chiefs. We have Anglo chiefs in other countries. Na ida blochinga ame iko dona afia onona. Tribe adamwa ali it's normal. Voluntary apa no normal klepa azoli zozoa. Atro chotami over crown tria chotami Nigeria toyo na le duama Igbo toyo na le Ghana wo crown tria as a king kore mi pepa zoli zozoda mi lan kura nwi so nya question nya ba under NDC the current government President John Dramani Mahama majiba ma be a question ya ba. Do you know something about it? Majiba mabialo. Ba miapa current president John Dramani Mahama anya na nacho anya yangwa. Nyatepe ba government ana ntria. Alo Igbo Kenya anyigba ba no to Igbo kingdom la anyigba ya dia la Ghana fia. That is all I want to know. Miame yonya nchonya yangwa mi va comment section. Miva comment section na mi akomi akwa susuvi. Akukudamba mi share video ya. Na oda abani ba fi de share da. Mi fa na mi ava comment, mi follow, mi touch the plus sign adi na mi follow. Nya babia enya ba. Mi apa current government here and the NDC President John Dramani Mahama anyancho ntu yapanyigba mo ba honwa. It is alleged. That's why I'm asking. Oba itema babiamro nyema kweplanku nanya ba anya ya gbamole masasam to NPP per time under former President Akufo-Addo per time but one acres of land Igbo chiefia Igbo Kenya ba over to Igbo empire over to Igbo kingdom the Ghana panigba ya dia ka there is something wrong somewhere nyamanye nke jojomu miapa fia okura muga bokom jina na mo muga pokom jina na mo mi kwepa diminara mi kwepa attitude da manya ba Nigeria to kata enoni le Nigeria alo Igbo to yo kata le oda le Nigeria wo vote ni le Nigeria adri king have you over Ghana olo iha do ko over Ghana Bloto Nigeria to la fia Igbo to aminya o ado le so good ado bunama o bobona manya Nigeria to kata egbon manya Igbo to kata enya magbagbon manya Igbo to kata enya magbagbon ni to le me vonye question ni bia mele nya ba dokova oba nanya nya agbon mele anya tefo nya ka ajaba President John Dramani Mahama na wona na chung because majaba mia allow any other country but over at to open kingdom the Ghana for no, it is not allowed. Yes, they can call him chief, they can call him king or whatever, but one name and acres of land no over to open kingdom deji the Ghana for I think ajaba one on you all because no over to open kingdom na Igbo to over to open kingdom the Ghana for yonto mopo to open kingdom hadaka mi poni yo jojoma wo mi apanyo wo kidnap wo arm robbery fraud fifi ngbagbo one more flip one more room one call mattress akoko wo honey ni Igbo vi o dechi le Ghana pa keaji wo ma one more kidnap o ten kidnap na mi apanyo nwo akoko yi de Nigeria ta na mi governor o shi ye over to open kingdom over to open empire voa mi nyenu ijojoge mi onto mi anyenu ijojom Igbo to ya o mo po crown over kino Igbo mi onto mi overworld new yo wa mula drug trafficking blanwon gbagba so ko wona fiti mi aba na oji but over to open empire over to open kingdom I think but mi apa governments and the NDC President John Dramani Mahama majiba wala nkura nu yang na wa stop wo kaba nanchi abe anya fia